Well, as you can see, my golden berry is doing really good now. It's really starting to take off. I have a tomato cage because I've never grown one, so I don't know how well they stand up and with the weight of the berries on it, so I'm supporting it to make sure it stands upright. I have some more plants back here, and I need to get in here. I don't know if it's the snails or what, but something is eating these plants again. So I think it's going to be coming out with a bag and start hunting for snails here the rest of this week. Something's been eating on this tomato, because when I was out here a couple days ago, this tomato plant looked great. Now you can see it's getting eaten on. So another reason why I need to get out here and see what's doing it. And this is a new tomato that I put in the last few days, well, maybe about a week ago. And this is a Beefmaster hybrid tomato. It's doing pretty good. I really wish I had planted it over further. As you can tell by the way I have this tomato cage, I've decided, since I got this container here, I already have 2 bags of small bags of potting mix in it, so I can start planting sometime maybe this week or next week, and there's some seeds. I may wait until that other container gets potting mix in it. So that's what I'm doing there, but I want to show you the big surprise. Big surprise. See all these plants out here in these tomato cages? I didn't plant these recently. They have come up all by themselves. This whole area had these berries in here. I think they're blackberries. I planted them years ago, and when we rototillered, we rototillered them up too. And it's been a couple of years since we did this area. And now, out of the blue, they have coming through and coming back. So I guess we didn't kill them after all. Even though they were gone for a couple of years, they have managed to work their way back to the surface. So I went and got, well, I didn't went and got, I already had these tomato cages. So I got the tomato cages from the side yard, brought them out and put them around. Hopefully to sort of contain them and make them upright for easy for picking. As you know, I'm getting older by the second. But I thought it turned out really good. They're really doing good. I couldn't believe it. So this whole area is going to be full of berries, along with our tomatoes. So hopefully I can still get in here and pick my tomatoes and other items that are in here. And you can barely see my tomato plant. It's doing really good in here. And you can see I have some new flowers coming up for new tomatoes. They're not very big tomatoes. As you can see, they're really tiny. Let's see if I can get a picture of them. I have some more. They're not ready yet. They're still green. But I wanted you to see how well they're doing. And some of these plants are going to be cut back pretty soon. I'll have to plant some other ones in here because some of these things are going to seed. Not my tomatoes. They're doing great. They're going to stay right where they are. And I'm going to be careful not to damage them. So I thought I would just give you a heads up on this area. We'll do another update on another area next week. And that way we don't get bored looking at the same thing every day. And another nice thing, we can come back in here and hopefully when we come back in a couple, maybe two or 3 weeks, well, as soon as I get tomatoes that are red, I will be back over here and take an update. But, and when I get these pots planted, I might take a little picture of that and tell you what's in the pots, and then we'll come back and see them stuff coming up. So that's this week's update of the food garden. Bye for now, my fairy followers. Bye-bye.